And we continue learning Dirshu Mishna Berurah Hilchos Kriyas HaTorah as we begin Siman Kuf Mem Vav with some powerful words as the Mechaber's title itself begins the story. Shaloi Ledaber Bishas HaKriya. One cannot talk during laning, but that I think we all knew. But let's begin. The Mechaber says, the Mechaber Aser Latzis, one is not allowed to leave. Ulaniach Sefer Torah Kshupas Tuach, and leave a Sefer Torah when it is open. Aval, however, Bein Gavra LeGavra Shabir Dami. Between Aliyah, so then one is allowed to leave. So says the Mishnah Berurah over here, Aser Latzis Sivkatan Aleph, Al Zen Emar, not such pretty words. V'oizvei Hashem, those who forsaken Hashem, Yichlu, will be destroyed. U'metargaminon u'deshavik araisa, da Hashem yishteitzon. V'afilu ika asar decides the Sefer Torah zulasai. Maybe one would think that the reason for this halacha is because you're leaving the Sefer Torah without a minyan. Says the Mishnah Berurah, no. Even if there are 10 people aside for you. V'kamu kvar shama kriyas ha'torah ba'asar, and you yourself already heard kriyas ha'torah. Afilu achi asar, still it is forbidden to leave a Torah while it is being read. Sivkata beis avol bein gavra legavra, between aliyos v'huk shenishru asar beis knesses, as long as there's 10 people left. Then shaber dami sivkata gimel v'ainim shekvar shama kriyas ha'torah. Then you're allowed to leave if you already heard kriyas ha'torah. Shadei to lavai miyad, you can come right back. And even this leaving bein gavra legavra, when you already heard kriyas ha'torah or you come right back, is only l'tzarech gadol. So let's just understand these words. You're in a shul, you heard laning already, they start laning, you're not allowed to leave unless there's a great need to do so. And obviously this is because of the covenant of a Sefer Torah. The Torah is open, how can you walk out? And continues the Mechaber, Sef Beis. Once he begins laning, you're not allowed to talk. Afilu b'divrei Torah. Afilu. Not only you're not allowed to talk with divrei Torah, afilu bin gavra, even between aliyos. Va'afilu imeshlimu u'barsh, even if you finish the barsh. V'yesh matirim ligrois, pirish lilmoid b'lachas. Some say you can learn quietly. Some say if there's 10 other people listening to the laning, pirish amisimun liba, l'sefer Torah, then mutal l'saber divrei Torah, allowed to talk. Someone who learns all day, he's allowed to talk and learning. And there are those who are mekel before the Torah began leaning, he turned his face, and he shows that he's in the middle of learning. He's not listening to leaning right now. Shari. To do your own personal Shnayim Mikra while the Torah is being read, that is allowed. V'chol zeh, says the Mechaber, inyin leparshas Zachar, parshas Para, sheheim ba'asara, that those in a minyan of 10, and really the end of this Mechaber we're going to see in the next year. So let's begin. Says the Mishnah Berurah, Kim she'eschel sivkat and dalad, I'm going to run mitzadi loimer. The Mishash, and if the Sefer Torah, the moment it's open, avilu yischal dayin likros, akayir likros. Even before he begins laning, Gam Kain Aser. The moment the Torah is open, you're not allowed to talk. Afilu b'divrei Torah, which hopefully should bring out the extremity that you're not even allowed to learn. This is, of course, a bit of a difficult one. Someone comes to ask you a shayla. You're not allowed to even paskin during laning Aser. To stop someone from doing an Isser, sorry, you have to answer quickly. If there's no other way to answer via hinting. Why is it Asr to learn? Why is it Asr between aliyos? Says the Mishnah Berurah, because Shema Yimashech Halimod, maybe it's going to draw you in Beis HaKriya and you're going to continue learning during the lane. Babach make up limud. Bein gavra legavra, the bach is mekel. Elirabba mitzadi, says Elirabba. If there are other people, and to learn with other people, you should not be mekel. Why? Because then you might continue learning during the laning. But by yourself, I make a little bit oz. Don't protest. Ach lahoyris azara lefisha ein lahachmer. Don't be machmer between aliyah. Someone comes over, he forgot Yalav Yava, he forgot a Kelah Kodesh, he has to quickly know what to do. That you're allowed. So when his wife's going to the hospital, that you're allowed to quickly answer. Because that's not such a concern because it's a quick answer. Im hishlim, if you already finished ladies have got to zayin. Shtayim ekvachatar. Gemay begotten shebesadi loyim dafilim kvar shama krisa tayra. Pasara kamkinos. You already are laning. Chemash vera grod still forbidden. Yesh batirim have got chas. Married the ika asar that says they return milvadai. There are 10 other people hearing laning. Vafiloach ino motim kol around the days. You can't learn out loud. You don't want to make any other people not be able to hear. Misha Tarasim Nasis have got the test. I know that Filo Echadika started this site. They ain't a motaloma bisakriha. Ki im Misha Tarasim Nasi. We're starting to appreciate when the Torah is being read, you're not allowed to do anything else. Even if you yourself are not being yaitse right now. And there's 10 other people listening. But unless Tarasim Nasi, you're not allowed to learn. Which of course, the level of Tarasim Nasi that the Mishnah Berurah just said, you're not mavatal one moment, probably does not apply to anyone. Maybe, I don't know, Chaim Kanievsky. Ayin El Yerabah, Shevi B'Shem Gam Rishayim. The hashtag Ein Lanu, here it is. Tarasim Nasani, it says El Yerabah. Already in the times El Yerabah, we don't have anyone at this level. Lemisha Kaidim. But if before the laning begins, you made notice, you made everyone realize that you're not listening. You already started learning. When everyone saw that you're already learning, then in B'chiyav listening, you don't have to stop. If you didn't start, then Sevkatin at Alf, it's Shari, the whole day is Niskal El. This is to do Shtayim Mikras Mutter, because it's similar to what they're laning. Even if you're not laning the exact passing that the Sheikh Sibir is laning. So understanding over here how important it is to do nothing else aside for listening to the laning, even if you're already Yotzi or Kriya, etc. To finish up over here, let's look at Dirshu note number 6. He says it's similar to giving a quick psak to say Mazel Tov. Someone got an aliyah. Says Chaim Kanievsky, you're allowed to be mekel. Why? It's a zerich mitzvah to tell him Mazel Tov. Maybe someone bar mitzvah. Maybe someone had a child. Maybe some other case like that. But we said even in scenarios you're allowed to learn, you should not do it out loud. It's another reason we learn Siman Sadi Beis that when someone is collecting tzedakah, it is incorrect to do it during Kriyas HaTorah. Why? Because people aren't going to be able to hear the laning and they're not going to be able to answer Baruch Hashem Avarach Li'olam V'od. Okay, then he gets involved in a lot of the Bir Halachas over here. As you can see, this is a bit of a larger sugya. We're going to stop over here. We'll pick it up, finishing up this Sif. We're middle of Sif Beis V'siyata D'Shmaya in the next Shir.